Shalom. I'm going to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahushua, Bahashim, Chakmanash, double honors to the apostles and the elders at Great Millstone who will. Peace and blessings to the elect. Let's pushing this word throughout the over the earth. Doing this thing, truth and sincerity. This is be an edifying video. Basically, further update on a few things that's going on. The Lord is definitely Yahweh Shim Shai deals with theater, deals with a lot of brothers equate this to a movie. What's going on right now, present time, and we're living in the best movie ever created. You know, Scarface, none of that, none of your best favorite movies got nothing on what the Lord has got going. No, coronavirus, COVID-19, the Wu has, I guess you would consider, we'll be going into the second wave soon, but that's what they say. But it's funny because Wuhan isn't really experiencing a quote-unquote second wave, so we'll see. It says New York Times, get ready for a vaccine information war. Social media is already filling up with misinformation about a COVID-19 vaccine months or years before one even exists. May 13th, the other night, midway through watching a clip from Plandemic, a documentary spreading baseless lies and debunked nonsense about the coronavirus to millions of Americans overnight. What if we get a COVID-19 vaccine and half the country refuses to take it? It occurs to me that all the misinformation we've seen so far, the false rumors that 5G cell phone towers fuel the coronavirus, that drinking bleach and injecting UV rays can cure it, that Dr. Anthony Fauci is part of an anti-Trump conspiracy, may be just a warm-up for a bunch of bigger information war. When an effective vaccine becomes available into the public, this war could pit public health officials and politicians against an anti-vaccination movement that floods social media with misinformation. Conspiracy theories and propaganda aimed at convincing people that the vaccine is a menace rather than life-saving economy. Skewing miracle. Anti-vaxxers, really. Let's have been practicing for this, and I'm worried that they will be unusual effect in sowing doubt about the COVID-19 vaccine for several reasons. First, because of pandemic urgency, any promising COVID-19 vaccine is likely to be fast-tracked through the testing and approval process. It may not be through years of clinical trial. Now, hold on for a second, man, because I got a problem with this anti-vaccine word and conspiracies about 5G. Now, for a thing to be conspiracy, it had to have there had to be some rumor or some truth to the conspiracy for it to even be a legitimate conspiracies. Conspiracies are real. Theories are just theories. So the fact that the 5G being the cause of coronavirus is a toss-up. It's not a solidified fact, but we know that they do have radiation in those towers, and radiation kills the human body. We know that for a fact. And we know that we don't know what the hell is in vaccines. We don't know what's in it. And to just be taking a siren that's been going through trials, and we smart enough to know not to take it because we smart enough to know the history and the track record of a damn vaccine or anything that the so-called white man gives us. So this is a Marxist magazine. This is a Marxist. New York Times is a agenda-driven site. Okay. So of course they're going to be against the truth of the matter, and they're going to push what they're paid to push. Okay. A mandatory vaccine has been especially potent talking point for anti-vaccine activists, Slovakia, some of whom have rebranded themselves pro-choice when it comes to vaccines. In years of battling states, school districts over mandatory vaccine policies have given them a playbook for creating a tangle of the legal roadblocks and damaging publicity campaigns. Okay. So there's many of let me get some scriptures, but there's many reasons why Esau would try to make a mandatory vaccine. Okay, they're talking about children, how they all got to go back. If they're going back to school, they have to get vaccinized. So everyone's pretty much feeling comfortable. Everyone that goes back to work, they have a vaccine so they can move comfortably. Just no one has to worry about if the person next to them can potentially be a holder of the COVID-19. So just like every great movie, there's a plot, there's a mystery. There's parts that are very juicy now. We're living in that time right now where we're anticipating what the next movie is going to be. Although we're chilling for the most part. Let's see if we can get a scripture. Chilling, but we know that this man does have things up his sleeve. Okay, I'm gonna get some scriptures real quick, cause ain't no fucking vaccine gonna cure nobody, man. We know that. This is Isaiah 62:6. I've set watchmen upon thy walls, O Jerusalem, which shall never hold their peace day or night. Ye that make mention of the Lord, keep not silence. And Israel, Jerusalem, men, the men pushing Yahweh Shemel Shai were all set up to be watchmen. So when this information comes out, we sift it through our knowledge and sift it through our scriptures, whether to know it's real or not, real or fake. Like the head of my camp, the brother was talking about what if the microchip is placed in your life the vaccine is, well, that too, the vaccine is placed in a particular part of your daily life where it's being it comes to your attention where you could have to, you would have to get it to keep the things that make you daily bread or keep your way of living going, not to take it now. That's a no-brainer. That's a no-brainer. We're not taking no virus, or we're not taking no, because a lot of people say they're going to inject the virus in you with these testing, there's the cotton swabs, the thing that they put up your nose, your nostril. They're giving you the virus. I don't doubt it, but it's not a question if, it's a no, indefinite. This is the CNN Warp Speed coronavirus vaccine report. It says it's the warp report to develop a coronavirus vaccine. Trying to see what I can read here. CNN has a shit articles. And, this is says the goal of Trump's Operation Warp Speed, which may prove impossible to meet, is to make 100 million doses of vaccine available by November 2020, 200 million doses by December, and 300 million doses by January. So, you know that this talk of COVID-19 is going to be lasting up until probably 2021. It's not much really good in this article, but yeah. So, you're smarter than to take a damn take a damn vaccine for a virus. Come on, that's nonsense. Scriptures say, never trust thine enemy. Your enemy comes to you with a platter of food. Here you go. This person is evil. You're going to take that food knowing he probably most likely poisoned it. Okay? And he has a history of poisoning it. No, you would reject that. You would say, no, thank you. No, thank you. This is 2 Corinthians 2:11. At least Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. Our apostles and elders teach that the vaccine, we don't advocate it, we don't take it, we don't, debate to take it. Whatever that's hindering us from doing what we have to do because of a vaccine, we're just going to have to drop what that is and look for something else, whether it be a school, you going to class, you taking a job you have. Hell, if they say that you gotta for you to go into the YMCA, you need a vaccine, you need papers. Well, you're gonna get another gym membership somewhere else. Cause we ain't ignorant, we don't know, we know already that there's negative effects for a virus given to us by the pharmaceutical companies. Come on now. Cancer, autism, the flu, or the flu shots cause autism, long-term effects. And, we don't know what the long-term effects of these things are. This is Job 5:12. He disappointed the devices of the crafty, so their hands cannot perform their enterprise. Yeah, so we know what these different devices he's trying to set up is all to the goal of one thing, the RFID microchip, getting everybody under one governance, over one control your mind, body, your soul, control your spirit. The Lord's not going to have this man get everything that he wants. He's going to get him just enough, and then boom, the Most High is going to send his son down to destroy his enterprise. This damn shit of a kingdom. Now, it says Michigan Governor Gretchen Whitmer pleads for discipline at stay-at-home order. So Whitmer pleaded for discipline during Wednesday press briefing, asking residents to keep following the stay-at-home order. COVID-19 shutdown is causing economic wreckage, and Whitmer is already making arrangements to cut the budget and state employees are about to take a major hit. Impacted state employees will take 2 temporary layoff days per period beginning on Sunday, May 17th till July 25th. Of course, we're watching, of course, what's going on in other states. In Georgia, in instance, the governor said, let's go back. People don't buy it. They're nervous. And so even through a sector of economy is free to engage in business, it's hard to get customers to come out because they're scared. It's hard to get employees to show up because they're scared. And that's why we work so closely with businesses to make sure that we are promulgating best practices. So COVID-19 has pretty much setting in different jurisdictions. They're opening up businesses. They're opening up, starting with the small ones like hair salons, maybe gyms, things of that nature. Because these places require income of revenue to keep going. So you need employees back. You need money flowing back. Okay. To keep the businesses going. So certain states are taking it into their own hands and lifting certain things and implementing measures. You can come in, but you have to wear a mask. You have to get wiped down with Lysol and stay in your cars if you're getting different food delivered. Certain things like that. So it's not going to go back to the same no matter what. So I believe this is from this is in Missouri. It says West County and South County malls set to reopen Monday. So West County and South County centers will open Monday following the county's reopening. The malls are following protective measures to protect customers for COVID-19. All malls employees are required to wear a face mask in public or in common areas. See, public spaces are when other people are present. It's on that article. So they're gonna open up these 2 malls. Fuck those malls, man. We hoping that this will shut down the majority of everything for good, but we're seeing this opening back. But okay, we know that don't mean that the economy is not going to crash, because it is going to crash. It's going to crash pretty soon, no matter what. If they open these malls, if they opened up inside the diners and all that, okay, because we still know what the end goal is going to be, or what the prophecy is, and this is just going to be temporary. These Jake and these people, these undesirables, they want to go back to the good feeling of America, but hey, we don't. We say shut it down. Now I got one more scripture and I'll end it off on this. This is Hebrews 13:14. For we have no continuing city, but we seek one to come. This is a good one. I ain't read it in a while, but this is talking about we don't have a continuing city here. Scriptures also talk about how this is our rest. We don't get pleasure going down to the beaches and going eating popsicles outside and going to eat ice cream Going to clubs and going to bars, that isn't our city that we delight in. We seek one to come, which is the kingdom of heaven of Yahweh Shem Shai, man. And we're patiently waiting, like 50 Cent said, I've been patiently waiting. So we're patiently waiting for the issuing of the kingdom of heaven. Okay? And Lord willing, this is edifying. I'm going to give all praise to Yahweh Bashim Yahshai, Bashim Ruchakadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders. At Great Millstone, we're well. Peace and blessings to the elect. Shalom.